So to start off, I have a mood board of all my initial influences, which include inspiring martial artists, beautiful landscapes, vibrant colours and a lot of motion. Which leads on to a map which shows various religions and cultures that I can draw inspiration from and use in my work. From these influences, I decided to do my own take on Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. He is a mixture of myth and legend and has many powers and abilities, meaning that I have a lot of creative freedom and can explore lots of ideas. This lets me to explore this character fully, and because of all his powers, I can design him to look like anyone, be any animal, or even at any time period. The original myth has the Monkey King travelling west to find Buddhist scripts to be enlightened. After the journey, it is said he requires Buddhahood, perfect enlightenment. I want to explore this area, what he did after his journey west. This area is so open I could take it in any direction, but I am going to remain fairly true to the myth. I'm not going to do a modern take on it or radically change it in any way. I am, however, going to explore how the character has changed since becoming older and more enlightened. Early on, I found images of Buddhist monks with scripture tattoos. I plan on implementing this idea into my Sun Wukong. This represents his body being his temple and a way to pass on the teachings from Buddha. In this project, I'll be designing Sun Wukong. This represents the concept stage of a project, and I'll be building up the character based on thumbnail sketches. I will then explore and develop a few of these thumbnails further into rough sketches and generate ideas. I will then come to one final rough design in eternal value. After the tonal value, I'll produce a final line piece, which will help me with a front back design. With those done, I can move on to see if I can do any variations of the design. I'll then combine them all to form one character sheet. Along with the character sheet, I will produce the classic T pose ready for 3D modelling. With all the rest done, if I have time, I will put my design into a finished illustration to complete the project. Here is a Gantt chart which demonstrates my plan for this pitch and idea generation. And here is a Gantt chart showing the production stage of the project. Planning and idea generation is just gathering resources in preparation for the project. Thumbnails in development will consist of basic shapes, forms and poses ready for the line drawing. The tone piece will ensure that all my values are correct before I introduce colour and explore various colour schemes. Next up will be the industry standard T-pose, which will then be ready to go to the 3D modelers. And finally, I'll produce an illustration to fully show the character and to form a good collection of character work.